AITA for uninviting my cousin, brother, uncle and dad to my wedding over a prank? IF22 grew up in a family where men prank and tease each others. Ever since my fiancé, Tim 23, and I got engaged, my cousin, brother, dad and uncle joked about running some tests to see what type of man Tim is. They've done stuff like forcing him to play chess 4 times in a row, secretly slashed his tires to see if he'd fix it himself like a man or get help like those in lazy and guys. They'd asked him questions like what joke he'd like to tell his future mill, his opinions on abortion, Jesus, gender equality etc. They also tested his fishing and hunting skills, overwhelmed him with hypothetical scenarios to test his decision-making abilities, mental strength. They kept calling him slow and soft, but he has medical condition, asthma, but they think he's making excuses. I demanded they stop, but Dad said this is just typical stuff men challenge each others with and said that I was ruining the fun. Last week, they took Tim on a 3-day trip and hid his inhaler. He left them and returned in 7 hours and told me. I was seething after he said they admitted to hiding it as a challenge and I exploded on them when they returned. Cousin asked if little Timmy ran to me to tattle and I yelled that all 4 of them are uninvited to my wedding. My brother freaked out saying it was a prank and they were going to give it back. Dad said they'll apologize if I insist, but Tim will have lost the little respect they'd gained for him and in their eyes will always be the soft college kid and who's not up for the challenge. I called him and the others awful, then I left. My cousin is begging that we talk. My uncle has been quiet. But Dad is so mad and now he's getting Mom involved to get me to reconsider this decision. But I keep refusing to re-invite them. Mom is saying I'm exaggerating and should let bygones be bygones and not let this ruin my relationship with my family. AITA? For making it my hill to die on, or am I exaggerating? NTA. This doesn't sound like pranking but more like bullying. Who slashes tires as a prank? Or messes with someone's health as a prank? They just seem like big bullies to me. In my family we tease each other and play jokes, and trust me, this is not what we do. Pranking is meant to be harmless fun. None of these are harmless. Edited to say I am a woman who has asthma as well. The feeling you get when you need your inhaler is awful. It's not a feeling I would wish on anyone. And to also add that they're belittling his mental health too. Aren't we trying to advocate for men's mental health? Men are also entitled to show emotions and have a caring side. They don't need to be all macho and emotionally stunted like your dad and family seem to be. Men's mental health is important. And stick up for your fiancé. NTA. They shouldn't come. Their pranks went from wildly inappropriate to outright dangerous. They hid an inhaler from someone with asthma. Not only would I keep them disinvited, I'd go no contact completely. Truth is, Timmy no longer feels comfortable being around them, so this is saying something, but he says he doesn't want to drive a wedge between me and my family. You need to set things straight immediately that he comes first, or else this will be the end of your relationship. He's likely already seriously considered if you're worth the hassle. You need to ensue he understands you stick by him, period. The fact you're questioning if you're the asshole in this scenario is concerning. Clearly you're not, and your family are acting deranged. Smiling face. Wow, thanks for the awards. Heart. NTA for uninviting your dad, cousin, brother, and uncle from your wedding. YTA for making your husband put up with their antics for so long. Edit. Typo.